I'll show you how to create this payment link, and when someone clicks it, they'll automatically be able to pay you online. This means you collect payment through debit card, credit card, Cash App, and more. Plus, it uses a free tool and the transaction fees are relatively small. Let's get started and show you just how easy it can be. So scroll down and click the first link in the description. This is going to open up Stripe. Now to sign up on Stripe, it's pretty simple. Go ahead and select this button on the upper right. Then here, you're just going to add your first name, your email, a password, and now you're logged in. Now you're brought to the Welcome to Stripe page. So here, it's just a little bit of information about your business. So this will show up on your payment link. So your business name, you have the option to add a website, and then you can add what type of business you run. So let's go ahead down here and say we cut hair or a barbershop. So now this is your Stripe interface. So you'll be able to see your gross volume in sales, your net sales after all fees. Now you'll see this is blank because we haven't collected any payment link yet. So to create one, go ahead and select this plus button on the upper right and then select invoice. Fantastic. So now we get to choose who are we billing, what are we billing them for, and how much are we charging them. So let's go ahead and add a new customer. Let's go ahead and put Tom Hanks. We'll put Tom Hanks' email in here, and then we'll save him as a customer. Then underneath, we have the option to put what did we sell Tom. So let's go ahead and say we gave him a standard haircut. Put the charge in here for $50, and then let's go ahead and add this. Now underneath, you'll see you have the option to add multiple different lines. For the sake of this video, we're just gonna add one line for one haircut, but that option is available to you if you choose to keep it. Now, something really important to note is the payment collecting method. So this defaults to being due in 30 days, but you can update these to set it to whatever you like. So you can say due today, due tomorrow, due in a week. Let's go ahead and select due today. And then underneath, you have the different options that your customer can pay with. Now, each of these have a different fee associated with them. So you have the option to toggle them on and off just by selecting the off buttons here. Then on the right, you get to see a preview of what the payment link looks like that your customer is going to get. You have the option to review the invoice. So let's go ahead and select that up here. Here we get to say, who do we want to send it to? So we can see Tom Hanks's email is up top. You have the option to add additional people to the email. So these people would just be CC'd on the email if you add people here. And then let's go ahead and send this payment link. Awesome. So the payment was sent. Here's the link if you like to copy it. And this is what it looks like on Tom Hanks's email. So you can see the subject. A new invoice was sent from Joe Zeppelin. The company name is The Barbershop. You can see the invoice is for $50. It's due on December 14th. And then if Tom selects pay this invoice, he's brought to the Stripe interface where one, he can download the invoice. This is really important because a lot of your customers want a receipt. So this is what the invoice will look like. Then if they scroll down, they can select how they would like to pay. So through card, Cash App, Amazon Pay, there's a couple different options here. Now it's important to take a look at fees. So if you found value out of this video so far, go ahead and like this video, consider subscribing. It really enables me to make more videos like this one in the future, and I really appreciate that. So thank you a lot. And let's go ahead and look at the fees. So Stripe does have a 3% fee on the lump sum of the transaction, plus 30 cents per transaction. So this is what that would look like depending on how much your sale amount is. Now, if you think these prices are a little high, there are other payment processors. I have a video up here that compares the top 4 and which one would be best for your business. And if you found value out of this video, I need your help with 3 simple things. 1, like this video if you enjoyed it. 2, consider subscribing to stay up to date on all things AI, business, and tech. And number 3, go watch that comparison video. I know it will help you out, and I'll see you in the next video. See you, friends.